Hello everyone and welcome to the Mike from LA1 Network here on YouTube, and welcome back to the Eddie Griner My Career Series here in NBA 2K13. This is the last episode of the main month. As you can see, we only have two more matches left, Indiana and Denver. Eddie is the point guard of the Los Angeles Lakers. As they are 12-2, he started off in Houston and then he demanded that trade. And then where things just went downhill from there. So now, without any further delay, let's go as we get ready to head to Indiana, who are not head to Staples Center for Eddie's home debut as a Laker. And as you can see, those skill points up there, well, I'll explain it to him tomorrow, because we're gonna have a back-to-backer at this point, because it's 9 o'clock at night as I am recording this. So here we go, as Eddie now trying to fit in with this current roster. With Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant, Antoine Jamison, Al Gasol, and Dwight Howard. Which right now they're doing pretty well. I think I can see them making the playoffs as a 6th seed at the very least. Because they barely beat Detroit last night. Barely beat Detroit. So as you can see, there's two 24s there. Hopefully that's the thumbnail. So here we go as Eddie hits the court for the first time in this game, and his first time on his new home court as the Lakers. As you can see, it does have the new court on it, which I think is a very nice touch. Here we go. We have to guard against DJ Augustine here, and oh, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, look at Eddie. Yeah, apparently when he was in LA, since the last time we saw him, he got himself a little trim off the top of the head there. So you can see Eddie with a brand new look. And apparently I called a man-to-man defense, even though without even trying. So Eddie has been 2-0, so he fits in very well with the Los Angeles Lakers, as he will pass it to Dwight Howard, and boom, he gets his first assist. So I guess this is probably going to fit in pretty well here in LA. So here you go, DJ Augustine. And there it is, and Eddie got his first steal as a Laker, and he does get the fast break score. And just like that, the Lakers are only down by 7, so DJ Augustine has to be careful of Eddie Griner now. And no luck there by DJ Augustine. There's Devin Ebanks, and there's Dwight Howard, and boom, another dunk by Dwight Howard. That's what I like to see. And as I am recording this, it is almost midnight here on the West Coast, only 3 hours left. And that means SCV and KMT will be turning 10? I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Mike Brown is liking his efforts. So here we go, a minute 14 left to go in the second quarter. As Eddie continues to show, and we spark a run, scoring an assist on 6 straight points. Which, I can see that happen. And here you go, Eddie Griner. And there you see a nice move, and he gets the bucket. As Eddie continues to show that he is the future of the Los Angeles Lakers, along with Dwight Howard. And according to General Manager Mitch Kupchak, that they are not trading Dwight Howard, while the Clippers are pursuing a Boston Celtic. I am not saying who it is, but I'll give you a hint. He was a former Minnesota Timberwolf. And his name starts with K and ends with Evan Garnett. Okay, I spoiled it right there. Yes, they're trying to pursuing an option to get Kevin Garnett to join the Clippers. And if Steve Nash is going to be here for a while, so Eddie Griner continues to display some good athletics here. And there you see Eddie getting the ball here, and he is going to make his first big mistake of the game, which is a turnover. And I love the fact they like the organ sounds like the organ in Staples Center. And in case you're wondering, you know what? Let's scan this year's version of Staples. And if in case you're wondering, no, they don't have the Hey, there's the Laker banners up there. There you see all the 16 Laker banners. And nope, the Kings banners aren't there, which is kind of a bummer though, because I wanted to see them. See the league actually acknowledge the Kings. And that's the end of the half of the score. The Lakers are trailing the Pacers 49-37. Now it's time for the Sprint halftime report. And Danny Granger's the leading scorer of the game, and that's it. And here we go, as Coach Brown is loving his effort here. So here we go, as there you see Eddie getting back in there, and then there's Meta World Peace, otherwise known as Ron Artest. And boy, he's stepping up his game. And speaking of people that are stepping up their game, how about Eddie Griner, huh? He's bringing the he's bringing the Lakers, putting the Lakers back in this game. And another reach it. And he's loving the effort still. And now with 4.5 seconds left, the Lakers are down by 11. So here we go, and that is it. The Lakers are trailing by 11, 71-60. Now it is time for the in-game advertisement for December 2nd. Gotot. Okay, so that's how you pronounce that. Ooh, man, that's gonna be a good matchup. And why are the Suns 10-5? And now Eddie gets to see the man who left. Speaking of people that made a big impact in Phoenix, speaking of people that made big, look at Steve Nash, and there you see Eddie Griner, and he makes another basket. Geez, this is probably one of his best games yet. And so far, Eddie Griner has been on fire. 80%. I think he only missed one. Let's take a look at his performance. Yeah, he only missed one. And that is amazing. And there you see Kobe, who gives it to Eddie Griner. And Eddie. So here we go. So here we go as Eddie Griner continues. And there's Eddie who gives it to Dwight Howard. And there's his third assist of the game. And a teammate grade situation, it is right where I want it. And the Lakers, I think Eddie's probably going to lose his first game with the Lakers at this point. And there you see it, and there's Dwight Howard who gives it to Nash. Like what, if the New Orleans Hornets change their name to the Pelicans? Oh wait, that's gonna happen next season. Imagine if 2K14 came out. Sean is a member of the New Orleans Hornets. Pelicans. Yeah, watch, that's gonna happen. And there you see we got a game against Phoenix right at the Denver Nuggets, which, speaking of him, hint, hint, he's coming back tomorrow. So here we go. There you see he's guarding Danny Granger. And there's DJ Augustine, and he will miss. And back call for a pass? Come on, what? Are you serious, bro? And there you see he's going to pass it to Kobe, and got the assist. So just like that, the Lakers are making a comeback storm here. Here we go. Here we go, and this is it, and here come the Lakers. Steve Nash scores, and just like that, they are within 4. And 4 seconds left, and it looks like they're going to get a shot clock violation. Or they just miss entirely. So this is bringing the Lakers back in this game. And as you can see, he gives it to Dwight Howard. Howard gives it back to Eddie. As Eddie will go for Nash, but in the end, got turned over by Hibbert. No, not that Hibbert. And what an idiotic play there. Watch, that's gonna cost him it's gonna cost him the game. And that would be ironic if that play cost them the game. And there you see Eddie Griner, and there's his second missed shot. That's unbelievable. Usually he misses all the time. Unlike LeBron James, who was almost perfect. And yes, during my break while this camera was charging, I did see what happened in Miami. So, and there we go, and here we go with the missing shot streak as we're seeing here. And uh-oh, there's DJ Augustine, and wow, that was actually a good shot defense there. And there's a block there. And there you see Kobe, who is not passing it to him. And back on, there goes the C+, but in excessive there, so, well, the teammate grade is still where I want it, even though it's not where I thought it was going to C+ where I wanted, but it's still where I wanted it, at least it's not in the F category, and now the Pacers are starting to pull away here. Uh-oh. Oh, please don't you dare. Please don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, it's not trying to like, thank you. So at this point the deficit's too big and Eddie's starting to suck. So the first half was really good, so this showed his potential. But the second half, that's where Eddie choked. And that is it. For the first time in a Lakers uniform, Eddie actually lost. So a very tough battle there for Eddie. And there you see him wearing the home uniform for the very first time. And as you can see, he only gained 4. So he had an okay performance at best as a member of the Los Angeles Lakers. So as you can see, there you see, and our player of the game is Danny Granger. So now it is time to head to the press conference.
That was a tough loss for you guys tonight. You kept it close, but just weren't able to get the job done. Is there anything that you think could have made a difference in the outcome?
You know, if we only could have scored like 10 more points, then we definitely would have won the game. That's the main thing I can think of that would have made the difference. Oh, and we also could have not missed any shots. Usually that's a good strategy for success. So let me sit down with Coach and go over that stuff, and, we'll see if we can make it happen for the next game.
And I love the fact that State Farm is sponsoring this press conference. So overall, Eddie did not have a bad game. The second half, that's where he kind of lost it there, from there and there. There and there, so he lost it there. So overall, I can't blame Eddie for that. So before we get on to our next game, which is against Indiana, Eddie wants to talk to the GM. And now let's take a look at the social media. Let's take a look here. As you can see, Griner Nation, hang on to the ball, man. 5 turnovers ain't cool. You gotta do a better job than that. And Dingo25 saying, come on, Lakers, you guys are better than that at Griner Nation. You totally had the Pacers and couldn't finish it off at the end. What gives? Yeah, and Rick Bucher actually said, what's turning into a pretty sloppy LA Lakers Indiana Pacers game. Griner Nation in particular is having trouble holding on to the ball. And Evan Fournier actually saying, getting ready to show my man Griner Nation that we're the better team than his Lakers. We're gonna win by 25. Well, funny you should mention Evan Fournier, because, well, he called it. But before we do, let's talk to the general manager and see what Eddie wants to talk about. Gotta love it. Which means I'm probably gonna be uploading all night.
Yeah, I'm really happy how Coach is handling things with his team. I really feel like he has the attention of the locker room. This is a great thing for this franchise.
But if you're in the other game, but if the coaching change happened in real life, you'll be coaching with Mike
We
D'Antoni.
think he's doing a great job as well. The team is heading in the right direction, and he has our full support.
No doubt. All right, well, thank you. And good talk, man. I'll see you later.
And there you see Eddie's haircut in full 10. So yeah, Eddie looks totally different. Yeah, he got a haircut at the Down Hollywood and Vine.
For right now, we need everyone focused on this upcoming game against the Nuggets.
Alright.
We'll see about the rest in due time.
And that's what we like to see here. As Evan Fournier gets ready to take on the Denver Nuggets. And after this is where the series starts to speed up. Here. So as we get ready to take on the Denver Nuggets, who are 10-6. So I guess they didn't bother getting screwed over in the Dwight Howard deal. Oh wait, that's Orlando. Boom. Boom, baby. Yeah. So, yeah, again, picking on the Nuggets. So, here we go. Phoenix Wright is probably in here, taking on here. And speaking of him, he's in the WWE game, which, after I'm done with Daniel Bryan, I'm putting him in. And guess what? I'm going to put him for the first time ever in a new attire. One will be his Texas A&M attire. The other being his current attire with Baltimore. So here we go, as you can see, there you see right now. And here we go, as the Denver Nuggets come to town to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. And as you can see, Eddie, he is not taking this game for granted. And now he's guarding against number 24. Wait, who is that? Oh, that's Miller. Is that Andre Miller? Oh, I don't know who that is. All I know is he's wearing Kobe's number. And the Nuggets are up by 1. So here we go. And there you see a nice steal by Eddie Griner, and he got it. As Eddie gets the ball, and he gets the layup to score, and the Lakers take the lead with 31.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So Eddie is off to a great start. And there you see Farron, and there's Eddie's old haircut. So here we go as Eddie trying to make a move. He gives it and he passes it and it goes out of bounds. Are you serious, bro? And Coach Brown is liking what he sees, so he's back out there with 2:58 left to go in the first half. And the Nuggets have a 3-point lead. So we may have a losing streak on the line here. And uh-oh, he has to guard against Ty Lawson. Which if you guys saw my Phoenix Wright series, he's with the Lakers. So this is kind of like the Phoenix Wright series, where the Phoenix Wright series should have happened. And there you see Matt Barnes. He gives it to Eddie. And Eddie makes a move and he will make the bucket, and it's a 3-point lead again for Denver. Here we And that is what happened with the Jeremy Lin situation, which is a shame. Jeremy Lin would have made a great Laker. But Steve Nash, I respect Steve Nash because he's probably one of the greatest point guards that ever lived. And speaking of speaking of a good point guard, and take a look at this. Here we go as Eddie Griner makes a move. And unfortunately he couldn't do it, but he gives it to Barnes, who gives it to Dwight Howard for a bucket. And just like that, the Nuggets are the Lakers are within 4. And there you see Ty Lawson. Eddie loses it, and there's Kofos, and there's Randolph, and ooh, 44-point deficit right there. And there you see Eddie Griner. And there you see Eddie. He's going to try and make the bucket, and he missed, and his teammate grade went down. And there you see Ty Lawson. He's slowed down there, and there's Randolph, and oh, a great slam dunk right there. So Eddie, who is starting to embrace the winning ways, well, not doing so good. So expect another episode of it tomorrow after I'm done with class. And here we go with the turnover situation. And here we go, and he missed. And there it is again, and they score again. So another tough performance by the Denver Nuggets, where they're up by 10 right now. But that 48 said they will win by 25, which right now that's not happening. But if Eddie makes stupid turnovers like that, it might become a reality. And there you see Eddie Griner. And there you see a nice play to Howard, who gives it to Eddie. And as you can see, as a 3-second violation, so that's Eddie's third turnover. Which, how is that a 3-second violation? I do not know. And frankly, who cares? So here we go, and hopefully that car's not driving by my alley, which will make me start over, which I'm not gonna be happy if it is driving my alley. And of course they call a foul on us on Metal World Peace. So here we go, and Eddie's been moved to power forward while Metal World Peace hits the bench. And there you see Pau Gasol, who gives it to Steve Blake, who is back in the lineup as he is learning how to fit in with this Laker lineup. So at the end of the half, the Nuggets are beating the Lakers 49-38. Now it's time for the Spread Halftime Report. As JaVale McGee leads an... How is this a rivalry game? Seriously, why is it a rivalry game? And he's loving his minutes, so Eddie may be getting more minutes his time down the line. And I love the fact they put the Lakers... Oh, by the way, gotta do this. I have to do this. If you want to follow the Los Angeles... Oh, hang on, let me try this again. Oh, I missed. No, I'm not quitting. If you like to follow the Lakers... I'm not being paid to do this. How embarrassing. If you like to follow the Lakers on Twitter, if you want to follow the Lakers, just go to this. Just go to this. And I love the fact that the Lakers Twitter feed is on the visitor side. That's really funny. And here we go. Eddie Griner continues to avoid not repeating that 5-turnover performance as he misses his first bucket of the game. So here we go. 6-point lead for the Nuggets. The Lakers are trying to shorten that lead. And as you can see, as another 3-pointer goes through, and oh boy, so this is not going to be easy for these Lakers. So here we go. And they called a timeout? I didn't call a timeout. Connect, are you serious? And of course Eddie gets sent to the bench. And here we go. 5 minutes left to go. And a reach and foul So that's Eddie's first foul of the game and the first in the actually just the first in the game. And there you see Ty Lawson as there goes Eddie. He's trying to stop him. Ooh, nice play there. As Kobe gives it to Eddie Griner. As Eddie's trying to figure out a way. He gives it to Pau Gasol. As he missed it. So it's still a 9-point lead. So right now at this point, a 25-point victory may come in handy here. And there you see Ty Lawson gives it to Tyson Chandler. And they score another bucket. So here we go as Eddie Griner continues to show it, but he gets it to Dwight Howard, and boom, Eddie gets his, that is his first assist of the game. Second in the episode. And another reaching call as he is saying getting back out there, and by that he meant it. 3:20 left, so the Lakers are in a 6-point deficit right now. So now he's guarding Andre Iguodala, which I loved him when he was with Philly. So when I found out he was being traded too, I was in a state of shock. And a boom! And here we go, Steve Nash. And I swear this pairing is slightly better, but I still prefer Jeremy Lin. And there you see a nice pass to Antoine Jamison. Jamison, the last person on earth you expect to be a Laker other than Metta World Peace. And there's turnover number 4. So he's trying to avoid it badly, but in the end, Eddie needs to fix this up in the next episode. So I guess. So here we go. Gives it to McGee and there you see a back call for a pass, but he does get it. And there you see and there's the 5th turnover, and just like that, he's trying to figure out what's going on, but luckily it is still a 4-point game. Make 8-point game, make that a 10-point game. So looks like right now the Lakers may be going on a losing streak. Hopefully it's not as long as the Charlotte Bobcats. Ayo! Yes, I had to throw in a Charlotte Bobcats joke. And that almost went in. But the game said, sorry, you took a bad shot. Game. Luckily that wasn't playing a copyright, because that would have been the anticlimactic. And 6 turnovers. Eddie. And, well, was that a good shot defense? Because that was pretty close. He allowed him to score. And oh my God. Come on, can somebody please foul him? And he got blocked. And right now, Eddie, the Laker Nation is probably thinking Eddie's not a perfect fit, so they might want to trade him. And right now, it may look like the Lakers may be forcing him to leave. The Lakers, which is kind of sad though, because I want a character to join the Lakers. I thought Phoenix was gonna do it, but it may happen, but it depends on his free agent list right now. So as you can see, and there you see it, and there you see another basket, and as you can see, excessive. And what? Come on, game. Wake up. So 9 seconds left, and it looks like at this point, it's a game over. The Lakers are going to go on a 2-game losing streak. 84-68, the Nuggets win. So another tough game for the Denver Nuggets. As you can see there, you see Eddie kind of frustrated right now, but at least it's better than being in Houston. And Steve Nash got no points, seriously. And the player of the game, who else? JaVale McGee. So now it's time to go to the press conference. Ugh.
Not a good game from your team tonight. Is there anything positive you can take from a game with a final score as lopsided as this one?
I don't think so. And why would we want to? You lose a game by a lot, and it's certainly not worth reflecting on. We know we're a better team than that. So I think we just need to file this away, move past it, and start focusing on the next game. It's one thing if you lose by a few points and make a few obvious mistakes, but tonight it was a lot more than that. No sense in getting into all that stuff in any depth unless a pattern starts to form. Then we can talk.
Well, yes. Eddie did realize it was mostly his fault. If those turnovers didn't happen, the Lakers probably would have won. So now that's probably not going to do so well with the social media aspect right now at this point. So as you can see now, I think this should just about wrap it up. But before we wrap it up, it's 2 for 7. Ouch. And I'm surprised this entire episode, he hasn't even went to the free throw line, which is a first. So as we take a look at the social media, as you can see right now, saying sorry Griner Nation, that's one you have to say, you guys do better next time. Don't think you get a free pass, it's on you as much as everyone else's, Inflight 626 said. And is that Stitch's Twitter page? I think that's Stitch's Twitter page. As Chris Manick says, looked somewhat detached from the loss of the Nuggets. He didn't care or felt like the team's sloppy play wasn't on him. But Evan Fournier said, sorry Griner Nation, we had to do it, especially all the mess I was talking before the game. See you next time we play, man. So at least Fournier still has class. So come back next time as we play the first key game. See ya.